never dreamed of labor. Even as a little girl, I just knew whatever I do in life, it would not involve clocking in, stressing out, or begging for PTO. This isn't about being lazy. This is about being aligned. I knew early on that I wasn't meant to sacrifice my softness to survive. I wasn't meant to shrink in a cubicle or wait all year for 2 weeks of freedom. And I say this with love, because I have a sister and she's brilliant and an accountant, independent, but for years I watched her pour herself into her career. And lately, I've watched her pour herself out of it. See, she realized what I've always knew. The soft life isn't about luxury, it's about liberation. And I want to talk to you today about how I chose to create income without laboring for someone else, and how you can too. Disclaimer. This video is not a jab at women in corporate. If you're thriving in your field, if you're passionate about your career, I honor that. But this message is for the women who are exhausted from always having to be strong, who wake up anxious about deadlines, drained from proving themselves in masculine spaces, and deep down, they know they were never meant to live this way. This is for the woman ready to reclaim her energy, build from her gifts, and thrive from her purpose, not her performance. Let's be real, we were sold a dream that was never ours. Get a job, work hard, retire someday. But what if your soul was never designed to live on autopilot? From a young age, I watched people hustle just to exist, and something inside me whispered, that would never be me. I didn't want a life where I needed coffee just to be tolerable. I didn't want to beg for time off or live for the weekends. I wanted joy to be my baseline, not my reward. And maybe you feel that way too. Maybe your soul knows it's not supposed to feel heavy just to make a living. That's not laziness, that's intuition. In hypergamy, it's not about men, it's about mastery. Mastery of your energy, your gifts, and your life. Let's talk about why feminine women don't thrive in stressful environments. Feminine women are not built for burnout. Our nervous systems are wired for beauty, softness, and sensuality, not spreadsheets and survival mode. Stress takes our glow. It steals our softness. It pushes us into masculine roles like managing, fixing, and proving. We start dressing harder, speaking faster, living like we're running out of time. And we wonder why we feel disconnected from our beauty, our bodies, and our joy. You are not broken, sis. You're just blooming in the wrong environment. Masculine energy is about structure, pushing, and building. Feminine energy is about magnetism, creation, and flow. And if you're constantly forced into hustle, you'll burn out before you ever bloom. Soft life is not passive. Now let's be clear. Soft living is not lazy living. Creating income from your feminine means tapping into your natural gifts, monetizing your purpose, attracting opportunities, not chasing them, creating systems that support your softness. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. to be worthy. You don't need a corporate title to feel successful. You just need clarity of your why and alignment with your how. When I started my brand, I did it from intuition. I built from the question, how can I make money doing what I love without draining who I am? And from there, things align. Clients, collaborations, ideas, they came to me because I showed up in my feminine genius. And you have that too. Let's talk about how you can build a business around the feminine genius. So let's talk strategy, but the soft, elegant kind. When you stop dreaming of labor, you have to start dreaming of legacy. What lights you up? What do people naturally come to you for? What would you still be doing if you weren't getting paid? That's where your business lives. Feminine entrepreneurship doesn't start with spreadsheets. It starts with soul work. Ask yourself, am I a storyteller, a nurturer, a beauty curator, a guide? Do I light up when I teach, when I design, when I speak? What solutions can I provide in a way only I can deliver? Once you find that, create a system that doesn't drain you. Make your business support your lifestyle, not dictate it. Let your voice, your essence, your story be the product. Whether it's digital offers, coaching content, style, candles, courses, make your brand a mirror of your feminine frequency. Now, I know you might be asking how to turn your business into a bankroll for your level up. Here's the beauty of feminine business. It funds your freedom and your femininity. That money is not just income, it's energy exchange for your gifts. And once it flows in, you use it to elevate everything. Healthier groceries, silkier fabrics, softer mornings, private sessions for your glow, coaches who elevate your vibration, vacations that align with your spirit. You're no longer working to survive. You're circulating your wealth to refine. And the more you pour into you, the more magnetic you become. People pay women who embody what they crave: peace, power, pleasure, and poise. Let's talk about the masculine structure, feminine flow. Soft doesn't mean scattered, and feminine doesn't mean passive. To build a truly stress-free hypergamous life, you need balance. masculine structure, which is routines, systems, and automations. Then feminine flow, spaces to create, rest, and receive. Think of your business like a garden. Masculine energy is the fence that protects it. Feminine energy is the bloom inside. You create containers that protect your time, your peace, and your value. Then within that structure, you flow, create, and shine. The key is you're in charge. You set the tone. You choose the tempo. You decide when to work, when to rest, and when to disappear. Because the true power is in the ability to unplug without panic. Your business is an extension of your energy, so the more intentional your routine is, the richer your results. Here are 5 routines to help you remain in your soft power. Soft start mornings. No alarms, no stress. Start with movement, music, and your favorite drink. Goddess work blocks. Work in 60-minute intervals with beauty around you. Candles, fresh flowers, affirmation. Elegant boundaries. Stop answering messages after 7 p.m. Your time is sacred. Financial feminine flow. Look at your finances with love. Thank the money that comes in. Circulate it with intention. Weekly vision resets. Every Sunday ask, does my schedule reflect the woman I'm becoming? When you operate from this kind of grace, you don't need hustle. You become irresistible and the results follow. You were never meant to labor. You were meant to lead. Let me say this clearly. You are not lazy. You're not unrealistic. You're just the woman who remembers. You remember that life should be beautiful, that rest isn't a reward, it's a right. Your softness is your strength, and that your business should be a bridge, not a burden. So stop waiting for permission. Stop explaining why you want more. The hypergamous path isn't about chasing men. It's about building a life so soft, so spacious, so self-honoring that you attract the best of everything without chasing anything. You were never meant to labor. You were meant to lead with elegance, with alignment, and with ease. And the moment you decide that, everything shifts. Remember, darlings, in order to live a high-quality lifestyle, you have to embody high-quality essence. Smooches!